the e-commerce space is so massive that there's literally niches within niches and stores within niches that are printing seven figures per month. And in today's video, we're going to dive into one of these stores that is doing $1.4 million a month. They're actually estimated to do $35 million a year, but we're going to keep it conservative. And we're going to dive into the niche. We're going to highlight their marketing strategy, and we're going to piece it together so that you can replicate it and so that you can grow your business. Now, let's just get right into it. We're not going to waste any time. I'm on store leads right now, and as you see, we can estimate the store is doing 1.4 million. That's what they are estimating based on their traffic distribution. But on Google, we can do a simple search. People think this is worth 25 million a year or 35 million a year. Either way you want to splice it, they're killing it, and that's really why I'm showing you this. Now, the first thing that we want to look into is, first of all, the niche, right? So they are selling in the backpack niche. Now, the backpack niche is a niche within the travel or everyday carry niche. But within the backpack niche, there's even another niche, a nicheception, you could say. And it's the anti-theft backpack niche. And as you see, this is actually a pretty interesting trend, right? You can see that it did really, really well earlier on. But then as soon as kind of COVID went away, COVID gave it a little bit of a boost, I guess. Not really. It completely crashed. But now it's starting to trend upwards more and more. Let's actually just quickly look at anti-theft bag. And we can see just by, tweaking the keyword research here a little bit that this one is absolutely popping off. So anti-theft bags right now are very hot and not a ton of people are looking into it. But this brand it's called PackSafe, as I said. And as you see, they just sell all kinds of bags. So they added this anti-theft technology to basically all of their backpacks. So what we want to do is we want to actually go to shop and we want to go to their best sellers. So let me actually just first quickly look at their anti-theft technology, because what does that even mean, right? Okay, so anti-theft technology, we help looking after your essentials so you can get more out of the now. So basically it just locks up like crazy. It's just like extra locks on your bag. That's what the technology is. It's just you get extra locks on your bag. I mean, this looks super high quality. These guys definitely did not, skimp on the anti-theft qualities of the bag, but I guess it's because that's what they're all about. However, they're not cheap. They're actually selling these for pretty expensive prices, all things considered. Let's just look at they actually don't have best sellers, but we can look through the reviews a little bit and see which one has the most reviews. So it seems to be this one. This one seems to be the winner for now for us, and it looks real nice. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about this bag. Let's just quickly look at all the bags here quick so I can get a nice little thumbnail for YouTube. But let's go back to that bag. So let's analyze their landing page design. This is the first step to a successful Shopify business, is actually having a landing page on Shopify. Shopify is the best place to do this. I'll leave a link in the description for a 3-month, $1 a month trial. That's insane that you can start a whole e-commerce business for $1 a month. Shout out to Shopify. But anyways, their description is really, really simple. So as you see, they don't really have much above the fold. They have the description and key features hidden in tabs so that people that don't want to read those don't have to. And then as you see, this is actually a very interesting setup. So then they go into the main benefit of the product, which is the fact that it protects your bag. So that is basically the pain point that they're solving, is people don't want to get their bags snatched. So guess what? They prevent that, and that's what their bag does. So this is actually really well done. I am curious to see how it looks on mobile, just real quick. Okay, so it does size down to mobile. This is really, really well done. It's super clean, and it helps you understand the product without really having to read anything. And honestly, that's one thing you got to keep in mind. Most people, 8 out of 10 people, are not really going to read much. They're just going to browse through this and choose to buy or choose to leave. Rarely is a customer really going to be looking super deep into every nook and cranny of your description. So keep that in mind. Make the big headline text that you have, make it good. Make it like the best that it can be in terms of making it concise but effective, right? That's really all copywriting is. I know a lot of people kind of overcomplicate this copywriting, but really all it is like think about the biggest benefit of your product and think about the most concise way to say that, right? And of course, you can get a little bit deeper with it. Copywriting is a massive skill and a massive niche, but don't overthink it. You don't need to get a copywriting course to start a Shopify store. Let's just say that. Now, yeah, their product is really cool. Let's add to cart. Let's see if they hit us with any upsells. They do. So they hit you with some easy upsells here, classic Shopify stuff. Customers who bought this also bought this security waste wallet, right? Just little simple things like that. These are great things to do in order to increase your average order value. And then, of course, a little free shipping tab that's going to help you convert a little bit more because now I know that I'm not going to have to pay for shipping. Now, let's look at their meta ads because this is pretty important, right? This is what my company, Chemilab, does. And I want to show you real quick a little bit about Chemilab because we actually just got a new site. Whoop, whoop. So new website looking super clean, chemilab.ai. But basically, this is what we do right here. Is we run all kinds of ads for pretty big brands, 7, 8, and even some 9-figure brands, believe it or not. It's kind of crazy how far we've come. And yeah, so we do all these services. So if any of you guys are interested in getting some help with these and letting us run them, you want to save time, hire real experts without long contracts, and also, of course, scale your business more profitably and seamlessly based on all the data that we gather, hit us up. But their meta ads are pretty interesting. So they have a lot of active ads. And funny enough, a lot of their active ads right here are in a different language. So that's kind of funny. They are really big in Southeast Asia, it seems. And I think the two founders are actually Australians and they founded it in Hong Kong. So it kind of makes sense that they're targeting those demographics. And over there's so many tourists and travelers, and the main people who want something like this are travelers. Now, of course, there's a lot of different avatars and demographics that would want something like this, and it is a really good idea to tap into each one through your ads. That's how Meta works. Meta has the strongest, smartest machine learning algorithms out there. So whatever you make your ad about, Facebook will try to find that person, or Meta rather, because Meta means Facebook and Instagram, for those of you that don't know. And even WhatsApp. Meta has a whole suite of products that people don't really take advantage of enough as a business. But as you see, they're doing that. So they're saying, heading back to campus, ensure your belongings are safe. So they're tapping into a very specific demographic there. And they're using a lot of image ads. They don't really need to use that many video ads in order to reflect that. And this is actually really, really good info right here that I'm bringing to you, because this is the key to success on Meta. In this one, they're like solo traveler ? Fear no more, right? So they're tapping into these different categories of people, different avatars that their product solves a pain point for, which is really, really good. So let me tap into this one here. I'll just turn this down like a lot. Is this the best solo female travel day pack?
That is anti-theft and can carry all my stuff. And Paxay have a very stylish bag that is perfect for that. The front pocket have a zip tab that make it really difficult for...
Oh, this is such a good ad. It has like such a UGC feel to it, but with some really good animations and hooks that kind of draw you in. It's like a story. Let's just continue here. 30 seconds.
Because you have to open it like this. When I'm taking photos or in restaurants, I can also make sure my bag is safe by using this mechanism. The strap has a turn and lock mechanism that can hook around a pillar or anything like that.
I love that because it shows you some ideas on how you can use it. If you want to take a pic as a solo traveler, like that's probably a big pain point that somebody would steal your stuff.
Get robbed. There's a computer compartment that can fit 13-inch laptop or A4 documents with a zip tab as well. And a roomy RFID pocket.
I'm not going to lie, this makes me want to buy this bag. So, wow, very, very successful advertising right there. Take notes on that. Like, I'm probably going to save this one and send it to my team or put it in the Chemilab accelerator for everybody to see. That's where we dump a lot of our research that we do at the agency. And just provide it for the community. But damn, that was really good. I'm not going to lie. That was an amazing ad. I'll probably study a few more. Let's just look at one more here with you guys. Hopefully you're not bored to death. Hopefully you see the value in this stuff. I'm lucky, I guess, because I love doing this. I have fun doing this, and I'm getting a lot of benefit from it. So
robbed in Europe. And I want to share 3 tips to help protect yourself from pickpockets.
So this is an educational ad, right? I almost got robbed in Europe, and here's 3 tips to help you not get robbed, right? And number one is obviously the bag.
Myself an anti-theft bag from PackSafe that I always keep locked. It has RFID blocking pockets where I keep my passport and wallet to prevent anyone from scanning my documents. I avoid displaying wealth in major tourist areas or places that don't feel safe. Crowded areas are hotspots for pickpockets, so you have to stay attentive. I'm always aware of where my bag is and never leave it unattended.
This is really, really good because not only did they present the product right away, so like, people who don't watch a lot of the video, they can still buy, but also they actually continue to provide a ton of value. So the retention on this video is probably really high. Therefore, the engagement is really high. Therefore, Meta is really happy. That's something people don't talk about enough. You got to make Meta happy by giving it good content that people are actually going to want to see. And this is a great example of that. Brilliantly done right here. Honestly, there's not much more to talk about when it comes to this brand, at least as far as we're concerned, because the best thing that you can do as a business these days is obviously have an amazing product when in an amazing market, but also just crack a Meta ads funnel. Like if you can crack profitability with Meta ads, you'll have so much scalability and predictability in your business, believe it or not, that is one of the reasons why we focus so much on that at Chemilab, and even for all of our brands. Every brand that I'm a part of, every equity holding that I own, we pretty much try our best to get a Meta ads funnel running for it as soon as possible because of how powerful it can be. Now, that doesn't mean you should only depend on Meta. At Chemilab, our main thing is that we try to operate at the intersection of organic traffic and paid traffic. Paid traffic, let's say, meaning Meta, and organic traffic meaning TikTok affiliate creators or just organic content in general, because you can boost that content and amplify it with conversion optimized ads or conversion optimized algorithms through Meta. Hopefully this isn't too confusing. I'm not trying to make it confusing. I'm just trying to help you understand the true power of this stuff. But that's really about it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and that's it. Peace.